Wrong side of 30. I'm Cons.
Tash.
You know, Dino.
Guys.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on, people? All right. Started a little conversation just before we started filming. I think we'll carry on with it. What are we talking? Fighting styles.
Yeah, fighting style.
Yeah.
What works? You know what people's
What's the
definition
most effective fighting style, basically?
Yeah.
Boys being boys.
All right.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
What's the most effective fighting style to have in just as everyday
But
everyday
this is the
life?
thing. You got to admit though. You know, say what works for you. What you've put together out of all the things you've learned,
No.
right? That works for you.
I have clocked what every other person sort of
Before we
hasn't.
derail, all right, because obviously we know
some
what we were
people have clocked it.
Well, look, you got.
But
No, one sec.
No.
We know what we were talking about. Just to let people know what we were talking about, yeah? All right? Gary says that boxing is the most effective in a real street situation, all right? And Dean disagrees with that,
Yeah.
all right? Argument for, argument against. Argument for.
Yeah, I think boxing is the most effective because it's simple, in and out, and like you do not want to get on the floor in a fight because you know what Dean's saying is if you get on the floor, that's it. It's a wrap. You could be on the floor with someone, and 2, 3, 4 other people come. You're on the floor. It's a wrap.
Now look, I'm gonna put my arguments for what you're saying. Yeah, right. If you're in a tight situation where it's quick and you need to make distance, you might need to have that boxing skill, right? Of how to move and whatnot, right? But I say to people, for instance, learn boxing, right? But don't look at boxing as the be all and end all, right?
Yeah.
I'm coming from a complete perspective here of all realities. Are you a person that rolls around with a big clique and goes to the clubs and he's gonna go there and he's more likely gonna get jumped by 3 people?
No, but
All right.
my
No.
My argument
I haven't
is that
finished.
everyday fight.
I haven't finished, right? So number one, you are not likely to get jumped. Your model, you probably have probably in your life maybe 1 chance or 1 or 2 chances where that might happen, right? In your life, right? Number 2, right? You're talking about fitness and whatnot, right? Boxing, yeah, it's good for fitness, but it ain't the best in my eyes, right? It's very good for running, and like there's a lot of arts that do running, like in my eyes. So, and it depends on what type of fitness you are looking for, right? But like, look, that is one argument against boxing why you shouldn't make it as your main diet, like your main staple of your diet,
full defense.
right? Because what happens here, right, is for instance, you're relying on these type of situations, yeah, right? Now, what happens if someone then decides to throw a kick at you? You now don't know nothing about that type of distance. Right?
Wait.
Is that everyday
Right?
fight is
So
not playing out like an MMA, BJJ fight. It's just not.
But what Gaz is saying though, this is what I understand from what Gaz is saying. Ding, one sec. From what Gaz is saying, what I understand is, yeah, you get into that altercation, yeah, fuck that person being able to swing at you, you're bang, 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 and out. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't always like that, man.
Majority of fights do flow like that.
I'm telling you right now, right? I was there one time, and I know this one dude, you know, right? I ain't gonna say his name, but we all got in this fight with this bunch of people, kids being kids, right? I see him grab this dude and fling up his leg, yeah, right? It wasn't any karate move or anything. It was some unorthodox kick, yeah, right? And I just see him lick him on his chin here, and the kid just knock out, right? Straight, right? Now, at the end of the day, it's a good fighting move, right? But that there, the person didn't know nothing about that type of distance. This dude who I'm talking about was about 3-4 inches taller than me, right? So when he grabbed the man and went like this, right, literally, it was so far away, the person didn't even know it was coming, right? I'm telling you,
Yeah, but that's just seeing but that's seeing an opportunity.
No, but
you can
things
see an
do
opportunity like
happen.
that.
There's a difference between you applying it and probably
things
him
do
applying
happen. How many times have you been there And for instance, have you been in a fight and have you ended up on the floor?
Yeah.
And it's a wrap from there.
Right? No, it ain't a wrap from there.
I have.
It ain't a wrap from there because before I went jiu-jitsu, right, I end up on the floor, and when you know what you're doing, you cover up, right? You pull the right people, you start moving, and plus I wasn't on my own, so eventually you get up. You take a little bit of licks, yeah, but like you do get up. But you are fighting to get up.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a deadly fight, right? But what I'm also saying is now,
Let him finish.
once you've done boxing, now you don't know how to handle the floor. You don't know how to handle kicks, right? You don't know.
I gotta admit, jiu-jitsu is complete. I mean, not jiu-jitsu, like MMA is a complete thing. Boxing.
Yeah, and my
kicking,
argument is that majority
floor work,
of everyday fights.
It's a full package. I do agree with Dean in the respect that you're getting everything, and you're getting the fitness, and you're getting the discipline.
Well, I personally think
It's
like,
just that I
things
don't
like
think everyday
wrestling
fights
and
don't play out
jiu-jitsu
like
are
MMA.
the best cardiac burners. I have personally seen someone who's 22 stone come down to 16 stone, right? Right, and he looked fantastic. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "I want to get better," and it's like, "Rah, man!" And I've seen things like this all the time, right? It is a very good burner for fat. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in for that.
So you're saying that it's jiu-jitsu is the best form?
Jiu-jitsu, if you're looking at martial arts, like I want to do.
But we're not looking at martial arts. We're looking at fighting.
No. If you're gonna look at fighting for general, then you look at fighting, what fighting is, and then you do fighting, right? And one of the aspects is handling the floor. One of the aspects is learning to manage your distance between opponents, right? So if he's standing up and I throw a kick, he better be knowing how to handle that, how to evade that. Maybe how to make distance thing and closing distance. It's like if you're a strong person or like a small person who's gonna come like body blows and all things like that, and wants to get in the inside, you're gonna know how to. For a slim person like me, I'm gonna have to learn how to handle that.
Do you agree with Krav Maga?
Krav Maga. I don't believe the way they're teaching it is like, look, for instance, any martial art, if you're a pussy. You're gonna go in there and you're gonna get
your ass kicked.
And you're gonna come out, you're gonna be a pussy. I don't care how many
I don't
forms you
listen,
can learn.
Dean. I don't appreciate that misogynistic language, though.
Do you know what I mean? Right? But
it's not pussy. It's a weaker person.
Right,
Thank you very
sorry.
much.
Right. Oh. Listen, if you're not a fighter, when you go in there, when you come out, you're not gonna be.
Yeah, but look, listen. Anyway, if you are a pussy,
it's about the killer
if you're a
instinct.
pussy, you're a
It's
pussy.
killer
Innit?
instinct.
Listen,
Right, you know what
it's
I mean?
fight or flight. Now, all right, cool, quick. We're talking about pussies, not anyway, yeah. Not in that sense, but listen, fight or flight, yeah. Do you look down at someone if they got involved in a situation and they ran from that situation without fighting?
No.
Self-preservation.
Yeah, of course.
For instance, it depends upon the situation. If this person started up all the hype, right,
And then runs.
and then he runs,
He's an
he's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. Right? But if you're there, for instance, and like you get involved in something and then or something like comes at your way and it's too much for you to handle, then,
Alright, what about this then?
Yeah.
What about someone, just say us four in a fight, we go out and we get involved in a fight now, yeah? There's about 10 people. There's us four. Right? You three are on it.
The numbers are
Alright?
against you.
And I leave you and I duck out. Let's just say, which wouldn't happen anyway, but I leave you and duck out. How would you three look at me?
We'll save the cussing for after.
This is like a
there'll be a little bit of
Either
thing.
all bell together, or you
No,
take
no, no,
the
no,
exactly.
no, no, no,
fucking
no, no,
fall
no.
together.
Just say I ducked out and I called you up and was like, yeah, you man alright, yeah?
Do you know what? Do you know what? No. It's funny. But like at the same time, I'm a bit different, right? Like I have this thing about like I know what the word trust is,
Yeah.
but I don't like that. Right? You know what I do? I sort of give people the benefit of the doubt until I know them, until I can sort of see a pattern emerging where, oh no, this person's like this and so I prefer to get to know the person, right? And if I know a person not to be a fighter and he's not that type of way, but like my man's gonna, all right, he might not be able to back me like that, but he'll be able to back me in so many other different ways.
Yeah.
I think
Then
that. But look, we were talking about this earlier about remember when the shooting happened in the the Batman premiere.
Yeah.
And you were saying that the dude came
Yeah.
and riddled the whole thing up.
Listen.
So basically, this
Yeah.
dude ran off, left his wife and his
Wife
girlfriend at the time
And kid.
and then some other dude went in
No.
and saved him.
And the 17-year-old boy went in there and saved her.
He
Like
deserves a big slap in his mouth. Because if
That's just out and out.
anything, he should pick up his kid at least.
Yeah.
That's what I said. He might not have liked his missus, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, he might not have liked her. Oh shit!
But hold on, 1 second.
Right? Not that I'm making fun of the situation because that was traumatic for a lot of people. I'm not being insensitive at all. Yeah, it's banter. We're having banter. All right. So people lay off me in the comments. All right. But what I'm gonna say is, yeah, if that was the case and he thought, fuck this bitch, yeah, let her go, yeah, pick up your kid and run, innit, yeah?
You kid at least.
Then the
17-year-old
17-year-old went in there, saved her, then she thanked him on live TV, the 17-year-old, she thanked him, and then the boyfriend proposed to her and she accepted.
I bet he was getting
Really?
no
Yes!
Really?
Go on YouTube and find it. She accepted his proposal.
No, man.
He
This
proposed
is,
to
the
her on
thing,
live
this is the
TV.
thing about media. Media's gone weird now. Media's super weird now. Like how you was mentioning this gay hip hop rapper dude.
Oh, Jussie Smollet.
Yeah, no.
Jussie Smollett.
And
Was it
what-
Jussie or is it Jussie?
No, go on.
Jussie
Smollett.
And what's the story? He's
Yeah,
like,
what's he
still
say?
paid-
The story is, alright, this guy...
Allegedly.
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 Alright.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the story, yeah? He's an actor on a show called Empire, yeah?
Yeah.
With, what's that? Terrence Howard and Tajari P. Henson.
Yeah.
Right?
Taraji Henson.
yeah? So he plays the role of their son, who is a gay musician, alright? 3 weeks ago, he announced that he's got an album coming out. He came out on stage and said, I'm the gay Tupac. He made this proclamation, I'm the gay Tupac.
Right.
No, in real life.
So
At a concert.
So he's gay real life.
Yeah. He came out, he said, I'm the gay Tupac.
Okay.
Alright? Then, it was reported that apparently 2 white men in Make America Great hats, alright, rolled up next to him, shouted out racist and homophobic slurs at him, alright, got out the car, threw bleach in his face, and tried to put a noose around his neck.
No fucking
He reported this to the police. He was on TV, everything, yeah? Well, it turns out that this guy allegedly paid 2 Nigerian brothers who weren't even white, alright? And apparently they rehearsed the attack the day before in the area, alright? And he faked the whole thing basically for a publicity stunt. But what he done could have caused a race riot, bro. A race and a gay riot.
I wouldn't go
Right,
that
but
far.
why?
It definitely
It could have.
That would be
just
funny.
would've sunk America's
Sorry.
empire.
Gay people and black people getting together.
That would be funny.
Go for the white people.
Right in gay people. Sorry.
But why? What was his reasoning? What was it? Just
He's got an album coming out.
That's it.
I swear, does he not have an album coming out?
Dude, is he thin? And he had bleach thrown in his face as well.
Apparently he had bleach from his
All
face.
right, 1 second. He goes blind.
Daddy,
His
I'm
new
gay,
album
sorry.
comes out.
No, but he obviously didn't have bleach from his face, did he?
That's what I'm asking.
It must have been water or something with a little tinge to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, he got something thrown in his face, you know what I mean?
Dickhead.
There you go.
Probably taking it like that.
And you know what the crazy thing about it is? He's in the same prison as R. Kelly right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
No
He was in the
way.
same, yeah.
Oh, that's a piece of shit. I hope they never let that prick out.
What,
You
R.
know
Kelly?
that? Yeah.
But anyway, before we get onto R. Kelly though, because that's a madness in itself. Yeah. So,
That's-
in order to sell albums, this guy's done this. Yeah. All right.
That's
Now,
the era we're in.
now, do you see that as see it as mental health issue?
It's a mental
What he
health-
done, or do you
You
see it as
gotta remember, just
this guy's
because-
saying that when he done
Just
that? Yeah?
because they're celebrity doesn't mean they're exempt from all the shit that normal people
I know
go
that,
through.
but to do something like that
attention
though is
deprivation.
very.
Yeah, it's
They
very
have the
strict.
platform to do something of that magnitude.
Sorry.
Go on.
Like they have the platform to do something
I
of
know,
that magnitude.
like 1 or 2 gay people myself throughout my lifetime, and people like that would bring him down. Would bring gay people down.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because
that's
the gay people I know don't go out and go, hello, I'm gay, and I need attention. And he seems like he's one of these people that are
but we're in the era now.
I don't know the whole thing fully, but it seems like he set up this thing and said, "Oh look, I'm a person that's in touch with my feminine side, and I got attacked for that." And you know, and he's like, no man, he's a shame. He's a shame.
Of course.
What I want to say is, how many other things in hip hop do you think has been staged?
Yeah.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
I thought the Tekashi 6ix9ine stuff was staged for a little while.
I'm starting to think this dude's an FBI agent.
Who? Tekashi?
Yeah, no, seriously. He's because he's not getting anything. He's coming out. He is coming out. You've got him on camera, putting down money to put a hit on someone, and he ain't getting anything due to cooperating.
Could it just be the
with
money?
Nah. You don't get away with stuff like that. How's it gone from doing 47 years to now this dude is getting out and witness?
But is he getting
and
out?
Hold up,
witness
hold up.
No, but is he
Hold
getting
up.
out though?
It's looking like that, yeah. And he's going to
Alright.
get witness protection with
This
the
is
child's
what I think,
mother
yeah?
and the child. Like
You see how he Tekashi kind of done this big hoo-ha, no one can touch me, no one can blah blah blah, yeah? Then he got kidnapped and taken to his house or whatever it was, yeah?
Yeah.
See, I thought that was all staged. I thought it was exactly what Dean said. How many?
I
thought it was
could be.
staged.
I think
That
he
part
might have
could-
been on
But I
moral.
don't think it is staged now. The way it's looking and how it's going with his label Treyway and whatever, yeah, it looks like them guys actually tried to rob him. Now,
So then the whole is he right for doing what he's doing?
No.
So if
Shall I
it
tell you
did come
why?
out, they banged his baby mother.
Yeah,
they tried
yeah.
to kidnap him, robbed him, extorted him, and he's facing however long. Is he right to be doing what he's doing?
to snitch on him.
by
Shall I tell you
him?
why? Shall I tell you why he's not? Number one, yeah, you get involved in street shit, all right?
Yeah.
Abide
You
by
adapt-
street
yeah,
codes.
you adapt
right?
the-
Remember, right? How did he get to where he got to? Because of those people. Yeah. When he got too big, and you start biting the hand that feeds you, like he's feeding them, but they fed him. Yeah. All right. So now, when you haven't got Treyway around you no more, and you're hiring security from left, right, and center, and you're not feeding those people looking like, wait a sec, but I was the reason that you're eating
Here
in the first place.
Yeah.
Now you're cutting me off. I'm gonna get mine.
But they still did him wrong, regardless of.
I
they
know,
helped him.
but this is the
So
game.
it's like,
But this is the game. Now, if he was a civilian, he was an upstanding civilian who wasn't involved in no street shit and rare, and they've got a business, and he's the boss of the business, and he's then it's totally different. He fired a couple people, they're looking to rob him, whatever, yeah? But he got involved in a dirty game. He's putting hits on people. He's going to Chicago block saying, I'm on your block, come find me now.
That's
Yeah.
the.
And those people that were around him at that instant, yeah, would have took bullets for him. But then when you turn on those people and you start cutting ties with those people, they're like, nah, fuck that. I'm eating regardless because everyone gets a bit comfortable and they think the money's going to last forever.
Yeah, it's not. He probably ain't got a penny to his name.
Probably not.
Like he'll have to come out, jump in witness protection. He's got to take his kid, his missus. Like
Yeah.
he can't. His rap career is done. He can't have a career.
See,
if he does have a career anymore, then rap just put.
See,
a
but he's
fucking
another
nail in
guy.
the coffin.
He's another guy that it comes down to it. Are you about it or are you not about it? All right. He obviously isn't about it, which is what we were saying about the whole fight or flight thing. Because I've seen a video of him in LA, I think it is, where everyone's scrapping and he's on the outside.
Yeah.
And he's not scrapping,
Yeah.
but he's the one saying, come find me. Pull up, I'll smack you with my whatever.
But listen,
But here's
as,
the-
hold
here's
on,
the
one second.
thing.
As we've grown up, how many people do we know that have got this when it comes to a situation, but fucking run as soon as it all kicks off?
You have them
know?
youths that are on YouTube.
Who?
All them youths that are on YouTube and they go robbing everyone like in the English the English industry.
Who are you talking about?
You know, like all them stick up kids. They just
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
And just start robbing everyone's jewellery and all that, like, and it's all up on YouTube. Like that's like to me, I think it's alright. It's the whole thing is bad. You get me? Like no one should get involved.
We're in the cloud.
And whatnot, right? You know what I mean?
That's
Like
it,
we shouldn't have to
clout
be
era.
doing all this shit, right? But at the same time, you can't be portraying like you're some top gangster.
But you know what?
When
I-
you're a
you
person-
can-
You can because
Well,
we've seen it
Well,
work
for
for
instance,
so many people.
for instance,
It's worked for so many
There-
people.
there's like these feminist people, there's feminist girls, yeah, right?
Yeah.
And they walk down the street, and all they do is they put these tape on their nipples,
Yeah.
and they write things on there. You have no right to touch or
Alright, yeah.
and all things like this, and you know, like, to me, I think that's just weird because, like, if I'm walking, if I'm
We should be able to touch.
well, no, it's not we shouldn't be able to touch.
Yeah, why is there a do that?
I wouldn't do it.
Alright. First off, I would like to say I do not condone this guy's way of thinking. Yeah, all right.
It's all joking. It's all joking. Right.
Look, I said no misogynism. But anyway, go ahead.
No. But like, they're writing this statement on them to get this point across, right? And then you get people in the comments after watching this video saying things like, "Yeah, it's so right," and I'm saying, no, the idea is right, but the truth is you shouldn't be doing it. In practicality, you should not be doing it.
You shouldn't be flaunting it in someone's face,
right? Because
if you got a weirdo,
exactly,
right,
if you have a
wants to
weirdo, right? If you have a weirdo, right?
Yeah.
Right, and then I mean, you're a woman. You're a woman. And
you look like a fucking perv when you just did that. I swear to God.
Oh, what? You ain't a perv? You ain't a perv?
No, you just looked like one. I'm like, get out of here.
Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
But listen, what we're doing right now, the way we're sitting here, what do they call that? Mansplaining. Yeah,
all that bullshit.
Manspreading.
That shit.
What's manspreading?
What I'm trying to get
I've never heard of it.
You never heard of
I've never heard of
manspreading?
manspreading.
Basically,
There's one thing, and then there's another. Right?
Well,
do you get me?
I will say this though. We put a picture up of Dean on the Instagram with his legs crossed, and he got a hell of a lot of likes.
A hell of a lot of likes.
Like
double digits.
I mean, I'm skinny, man. I can do that shit all day long, man.
I know I can't cross my legs.
No, I can't. I can, but
I can't,
everything
I
gets
can't
sort
cross
of.
I can't. Can you cross your legs?
I can, but I don't like doing it.
No, me neither.
Dean does it quite often.
Your next batch of kids come out like this.
I'm
taking a piss. Dean does them ones, you know when he crosses his legs, yeah, but then the bottom of his foot goes right the leg on the floor.
No, that hurts. But I do it.
He wraps one leg around the other. It looks like a twisty Cheeto. Now, anyway, getting back to it anyway, yeah. If you're not about it, you're not about it.
Yeah.
I leave that to.
Right, but see, now getting back to the original subject about fighting.
Yeah.
If you're about it, and see.
Here's the thing.
No. Actually, sorry. If you're not about it and you want to try and get to the closest to be about it,
you go to
do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Don't
do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu
some of the nicest people
are in Jiu-Jitsu.
No, they're dangerous.
Yeah.
Because there comes a humility, I think, with being fucking punched in the
Oh, there
face
is
or
cuts
beat.
as well.
No. Some of the most dangerous people I've met.
Some of the most dangerous people I've met have been in jail most of their lives.
But they're nice people.
No.
Alright,
well, I've met them and
I'm glad
I can say I'm not even a proper associate. Like if I was to walk past them, they would probably not even recognise me. I'm glad to say that because they're really.
Alright, let's just say MMA fighters. Like,
I don't care if you're an MMA fighter.
They seem like very decent,
right,
mannered people.
Let me explain. Right now, if you are not about it, the best thing for you to do, if you want to survive a certain situation, I say is learn how to handle the floor, right, and learn how to handle someone and control someone. So what you're looking for me, I would say, would be something like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Or like a close quarter thing, like a judo or something like that, right? But take it a little slight serious. Now, if you're about it, right, and you want to learn fighting, yeah, you want to learn some form of kicking, you want to learn some form of decent punching, which will go along boxing lines, right? So you want to learn about them type of range. You want to learn how to use your legs and your hands, right? And then after that, right. You want to learn how to handle the floor, right? Once you've learned how to handle them and you're about it, right? You want to, obviously, if you're on the street and it kicks off, you want to be doing the old fucking, headbutting and all that, biting and all that, you know what I mean, as well, right? To add to your arsenal. Yeah. But not only that, right? And then if you're fucking really nuts, right? And you don't want to be doing it. This is my level of fighting.
I hear you, but I'm going to throw another spanner.
No. You're going to get to these people, right? And then, you bring out your knives and all that, and then you got your guns and then whatnot. And when you want to be really a bad man, you go and get a fucking drone, blood.
A drone?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Get me? Go and get a drone and drop a bomb on someone's ass, man. No more fighting. No more fighting.
No, but this is what I was just about to say. Throw a spanner in the works.
Bad man.
Throw a spanner in the works, yeah?
They're the level
Now
of
we
fighters,
come
bro.
we come from the era of
They're
fist
the level
fighting.
of fighters.
We come from the drones, man. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen, yeah.
Have you not seen that thing, yeah, right, with a drone? It has a little bomb.
Bro,
in
if
it,
me and you
and
got
it hits
beef, I ain't
you
gonna
back.
say wait 1 second. Let me go get my drone.
I'll be like, yeah. Oh, no. I'll be like,
Acme,
all
with
right.
Acme written on it. You know what I mean? The fuck? We think this is Roadrunner. And Wally Coyote.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Pull the hammer out of the
Yeah.
thing, the black hole.
Yeah, you put a hole in the wall and you jump through it and then you bump your head on it. Listen. What I'm saying is, we come from the era of fist fighting, yeah? All right? Now, kids these days, they don't fist fight.
Yeah.
All right? Did you hear about what happened in Ilford last night?
Yeah,
At Ilford Station.
No,
At 8:20, 8:20, I'm not going to 8:23.
It's like the fifth
but
person
8:20,
in
yeah?
9 days or something.
All right? Kid got stabbed up in his chest, Ilford Station. All right? Died within half hour. All right? Now, we're talking about fighting. What's the best thing? What's the best to get out of a fight or whatever it is, or to thing? But people aren't fighting no
This is
more.
what I said. If you go
People-
to the,
this-
if you went to the ground in this, like you have the potentiality of that.
Yeah, but I'm saying
you can
before
still
that.
control
No, but we're
someone,
living in a
man.
climate where before that even happens, the knife's probably already been drawn.
Yeah, and I don't think there's.
If the
room-
knife
there's-
is drawn in front of you, right, you have more chance of survival, right? There is level of, like, I've done like a little bit of
No, but
weapon
I hear what you're saying. But
fighting
but
style,
listen,
and it ain't like amazing and whatnot. But like I've also talked to, everyone will tell you one thing. It's all about distance management, right? Now the ones you are
hear
scared
you.
about is when you're so close to the man and you don't see the knife
All
being
right.
drawn, and then they're sticking you. They're the ones that you can't do nothing
No,
about.
I hear
but
that.
The rest of them, you got some sort of survival.
but what I'm
chance.
saying is we're living in an age now, yeah, all right, where I think fist fighting and actual physical fighting like that, yeah,
the likeliness of it
is
going left
is not going to be happening. The first thing that these kids are going to grow up into, they're
I
in
don't know
their,
about
listen,
you, man,
they're-
but,
listen.
like,
Let me
since
finish.
I've been growing
Let
up,
me finish.
There's
Let me
always
finish.
been something
Yeah.
drawn.
I
Yeah.
hear you,
Don't
but
know
to this
about you.
level, where kids are walking
I've-
around
well,
with big
hold
Rambo knives.
I've never seen a big Rambo knife drawn, but I've seen axes drawn, I've seen meat cleavers drawn, I've seen fucking some long, like, weird.
But has it been
like,
as bad as it is now? All right, back in our day, let's say,
I've,
yeah.
I've seen
It was- it was-
I've
it was
seen
freaking
U-locks
like
being
every now
utilised.
and then,
I've
like,
seen-
Listen,
you pull
Trade.
something
Now
out
it's
of the
first up, draw the knife, bang, 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 poke, 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 yeah, and they're out, yeah, all right? People are scared to fight. Fist to fist, yeah? They pull out the knife straight away before anything can happen, yeah, all right? Don't matter how big the confrontation is or how small it is, yeah? The knife is drawn first,
Yeah.
all right?
But I'll
So
still
what I'm
rather
saying is,
train for some sort of
no,
confrontation
yeah, but
where I
you're
have
talking
no
about something
training
else.
at
I'm
all.
not talking about that. I'm talking about, all right, fist fighting is going to be, there's going to be no such thing as fist fighting, give it a few years. Because these kids are 19, 20 now, yeah, and they're drawing knives, yeah? They're going to hit their 20s and their 30s, yeah? And then the youngers underneath them, yeah, all right, are going to be on that same shit, yeah? What everyone's giving a fuck about right now is, you know what, fuck hurting someone, kill that person. Fuck it, kill him.
Yeah.
Stab him, kill him. What? They're all going for the chest.
All right, so what do you
but
think
I
about
know
this
they're
whole?
trying to
What happened to that you?
Huh?
What happened to that you?
Which you?
The one who stabbed him in his chest.
I don't know if he's been arrested. I don't know what's happened
He's
to
on a
him.
run.
Yeah.
He's not going to be about for a very long time, and if he gets caught, then he's definitely not going to be about for a very long time. All right, so you told me the hype in that.
All right. So how did it get to it though?
See.
How did we get to that point?
Because
Well, all I'm saying, no,
There's
because,
hype to that
because
point,
they're
isn't there?
hyping, but now everyone that's around him have gone, you know people that's gone down.
Yeah.
Now all the people around them, are they still as hype and hype?
Yeah. There's a lot of people. There's
Right?
still a
Because
lot
I
of
tell,
hype people.
because I've seen people and they go through phases, right? And what happens? They go like this, and then suddenly they go, they're not on it no more.
So what's the difference?
I've
I mean, look,
seen it, but then it's
And it always goes through a marathon.
no,
It's
no,
like that, and then suddenly goes.
well, look, as I was growing up, yeah,
Once a gun touch.
like, look, as I was growing up, the popular thing was bottling, right? Bottling.
Lucozade.
So
Lucozade
many
bowls.
people. So many people would see big
that's why they're
fucking
plastic
stars
now.
on their
One sec. Sponsorship. Lucozade. Carry on.
friendly bottle.
That's why they're plastic now.
Yeah, but people used to get glassed, and it was a good thing. I used to hear people talking about, I glassed that person in the face. I bottled that geezer over the head. Look at this shit on my head. See that scar on my head? That's someone bottled me. You know, when we were kids, we used to fight, like in Romford, Yeah, our big beef was with the NF, like the National Front. Yeah, we used to fight with them a lot. And they would always be carrying something. You know, always.
Look.
You know, and I'm thinking, well, what's the difference? What's the difference? We were kids out in the street having punch-ups at 20,
I don't know how to
30.
look at it, right? Because look, right, I've
No, but
I've
it
seen
weren't,
a lot of
it weren't
madness.
as common. You just associated that just with NF. Now, you can broaden that way further than just
Now
one,
it's
one
postcodes.
group
Now
of
it's
people.
now it's say RM7 and RM8.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
it
It's
could
like it's
potentially be-
postcodes
it
now.
could-
It's
No,
not.
no, no,
It
no,
is.
no, no, no,
Kids
potentially
are
be
fighting over
anyone who had an
postcodes,
argument.
bro.
No. I
If
know
you-
people
listen,
are
if you
fighting
fight-
over postcodes. I know that much. But like, what I'm trying to say to you is you have to be in a look. What I'm trying to say is you have to be in it to see it that much. All right. For instance, I used to go to a lot of jungle raves when I was younger, and I always knew certain heads. And then you just know. For instance, I would walk into like the bathroom, and you just see one man guarding up the thing, and because he knows you, he lets you go through. But you go in there and you see like two people getting like jacked up, right? And then you're taking a piss and you're just looking and you're saying nothing because you know wild gone and you know what's happening around and everyone what's going on, right? But when we was in the rave, everyone used to get gassed out, right? On ammonia, right? And everyone's acid like it's a new thing. I see all these things from when I was young, from like 15, 12. Right, I grew up around all this madness.
They go from
seeing all this
15 to 12, man.
madness.
12 to
I'm telling you.
15.
Well, whatever, you know. Like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But like, I'm. To me, I don't see it as much now. Right?
So you don't think it's worse now?
If you're
It's not
in
it's
it,
not in
you
raves, it's
see
out
it.
there. Like
If
every
you're not
person
in
you have
it, you
a
don't
conflict
see
with.
it. Right? When's the last time you see someone go, boom, I'm gonna pull out a knife, or I've got a knife?
When
Yeah.
I was on street blogs, my friend.
Huh?
I was on street blogs, yeah. All right, bro. Last April, when I went to watch
McDonald's.
Yeah, in McDonald's after I watched Avengers.
Yeah.
I was in McDonald's.
Yeah.
All right,
Dude,
sitting there.
dude,
Wait.
Listen,
Go on.
McDonald's has
Metal detectors, yeah. McDonald's have metal detectors. Right. He thinks we're joking. They have. A lot of McDonald's have
We
metal
shut
detectors.
down McDonald's, homie.
I remember when we shut down McDonald's, but we shut it down for a different reason. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Yeah. All right. On a quick one. Yeah. We went out one night. We got mad drunk. All right. I pulled out my camera. And there was about 100 people in McDonald's. I said, 50-man selfie. Everyone jumped in the selfie in McDonald's, yeah? And we tried to take this selfie, and we just caused a riot in McDonald's, yeah? And they had to shut down McDonald's, kick everyone out, and then let everyone in.
For a picture.
But anyway, for a picture, it was a 50-man selfie. You know what I mean? Shout out Thompson Nimebells. He'll be on the show in the next couple of weeks. So we've got to bring him on to talk about a few things. But, listen. What was I saying? Yeah. So, we're sitting there, eating. It's the front of McDonald's. We're sitting there eating, yeah? All right? Now, I've looked up and I've seen a little commotion outside. Alright? Next thing I know, there's this guy leaning on my kid's table. It was my 2 kids and my 3 cousins, 3 kids. It was my cousin, my missus and me, yeah? Next thing I know, the guy's got a Rambo knife back. That big, in front of the kids. Kids started screaming, right? I pulled the kids away, alright? Kids are screaming. This guy's I've got up and I've said to the guy, bro, what are you doing? Are you mad? Like that, yeah?
Pull up a chair, man.
Listen, I said, are you mad like that, yeah? But he weren't thinking of me. So they've walked past the table now, yeah? So I've told the kids to get out. So my missus and my cousin's kids, and they've gone out. And I'm picking up the coats and whatever in our bags.
Coffee.
My missus.
Cough.
Right?
Thank you.
My missus said,
You had that weird echo in your voice.
No.
You know, it
my
sounded
missus,
weird.
my missus was having a go at me. Why did you stay in there? They weren't gonna do, I know what it is. They're not gonna do nothing to me. That's beef between them two, yeah? But this kid, he had the knife out, but he weren't even looking to do nothing to. I don't even think he was gonna do anything to him because the kid had the chair, holding the chair, like defending himself, yeah? Now, if you want to get to someone, leg, hand, it don't matter where you get them. It don't matter where you get them. Listen, let me finish anyway, yeah? Then the kid jumped behind the counter and other kids were throwing chairs at him, right? He put the knife back in his backpack and his man bag and walked out. This was captured on camera and they put it on street blogs, yeah? You see me with my big head fucking walk past, you see my kids run out or whatever, yeah? Alright? Now, alright? Half hour later, they caught him. Bro, in half hour, I'd have been in Birmingham, bro. You know what I mean? You ain't catching me in half hour.
Let me Now, this is what I'm saying. See,
Anyway, that
it's
was the
all-
last time I saw that happen.
right? But before that, when was something like you've seen something like that before?
Not seen, but
You
I've
know
been in the
it's- you know
studio.
it's happening
You've
every
heard.
day.
I know,
You've
I've been in
heard.
the studio and it's happening straight outside.
But you know it's happening every day. Like it's just
get what I'm saying?
become a part of
Bro, do you know how many people have
no,
died
no.
that come to the studio in the last 2 years?
Office,
Do you know how many people have died?
B.
3 people have died.
B.
Alright?
B. I'm not talking that. You're hearing the studio. You're hearing the talk.
Yeah.
Right? And like.
But where do I go? If I'm not in the studio, I'm at home. If I'm not at home, I'm in the studio.
Yeah, but
I'm not
that's
out
your
like
life.
that.
But
The one
that's what
time I
I'm
went out
saying.
like that and I saw it.
What? No. You always going out once in a while to like Nando's, this, that, or doing all that. So don't talk to me.
One second.
Once in a while.
One second.
In a day. in
One
an
second.
hour. My man's always
One second. One second.
Like,
He's
hanging
talking
on the block.
Yeah. Can I just say
You're not
something?
hanging
You're
on the
right,
block, bruv.
you
You're
go
not
out.
going
Can I just
out
say
there.
something? Nando's. Holla. Alright. We gotta get that Nando's endorsement as well. Alright, cool. Get back to what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that's not what you're about, right? You don't go, oh, this man's pissed me off. I'm gonna go and do this and rare. If someone pisses you off down the road, you're like, you dickhead, and you walk down the way and you're a little bit angry for a little while, and then after you forget it.
Of course.
Right, the biggest beef you've got is with your missus, probably.
Do you know something I don't? But
No,
anyway,
no.
I know what you're saying.
Why
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? Like there is no one person that you've got a beef with.
But how has it got to this level?
No.
Beef died time
What I'm
ago.
saying is when you're a kid and you're doing all this, you're all brought up in the hype and see, like, the thing is, do you agree with when people say, you know, people shouldn't be raised up with violence around them, you know, like on the TV, in music?